no timeouts. I think that the Patriots, with this field position, you have to just run the clock out. You have to play for overtime now. I don't think you want to force anything here. You don't want to do anything stupid because you have no timeouts and you're backed up.
Brady's in the shotgun, and he's going to throw it. Nothing stupid. He gets it up to J.R. Redmond. Pass complete. Gets out to the 21.
I don't agree with what the Patriots are doing right here. I would play for overtime. If I had good field position, I wouldn't. But in this field position, I would play for overtime.
Now, just a minute. They have no timeouts left. Brady again throws. That's to Redmond again. And that'll move the sticks, but that doesn't stop the clock.
Well, Tom Brady, he wants to get him lined up so he can just throw the ball down and stop the clock as he did right there.
41 seconds left.
This guy is really cool, though. I mean, I've been impressed watching Tom Brady on film and in television games and so on, but the way he's playing this game today, he has been very, very impressive with his calmness.
Vinatieri loosening on the sideline.
Now they need about 40 more yards before they're going to be in field goal range.
There's Brady. Not much pressure. Throws out to Redmond again. Redmond gets a first down.
I think more importantly
than
getting the first down is that he got out of bounds and stopped the clock, and now I kind of like what the Patriots are doing.
Have some unpleasant memories in some ways and some pleasant in that other overtime game back in 1958 because I was playing.
Well, the Rams are getting a little too loose, I think, with their defense. When they had them backed up, you think they would have pressured them a little more.
Here they come. Here they come. And Brady throws. Incomplete. He just got rid of it. Pressured by Tommy Polley.
You're going to see here that they're going to overload this side, and they're coming from the blitz right here. They have two free rushers, and Tom Brady better get rid of that ball. Wasn't happening since that fumble return was called back due to a penalty. 10:09 in the fourth, and the Rams have outscored.
To say that penalty was large.
And it's been 14-0 for the Rams since that point.
That's right. Here's Brady again. Up the middle, caught, and it's Troy Brown, and he gets out of bounds, and they might be in Vinatieri's range with 21 seconds left.
This is amazing. This is something, and I'll admit that as a coach and as an analyst, I don't think they should have done, but they had the guts. They have a young quarterback, and they did it. They were backed up. They were inside their own 20. They had no timeouts left, and they're calling these plays, and not only calling these plays, but making these plays. At some point, when you're in the Super Bowl, you have to let it all hang out. And I'll say this, Charlie Weiss and this Patriot team, they are letting it all hang out.
Right now, it would be a 53-yarder. Here comes the blitz, and here's Brady. He dumps it to Wiggins down to the 30, and now no question about it, they are in range, but they got to hurry. Maybe he can spike it right here and stop the clock.
That's what he'll do. He'll spike it here.
7 seconds. They got Vinatieri in range.
I'll tell you what Tom Brady just did gives me goosebumps.
He has certainly got plenty of distance. I was watching him before the game, and he pulled that one in pregame, but most of them he hit in pregame, and he doesn't miss many. This would be from 48 yards out.
And this has been a year about Vinatieri and making some great kicks against the Raiders. Two of the greatest kicks that I've ever seen in my life.
Here comes one of greater importance if he makes it, and it's right down the pipe. Adam Vinatieri. No time on the clock, and the Patriots have won Super Bowl 36. Unbelievable.
That's the way you should win a Super Bowl.
Hello, welcome to another episode of E&A We Got Time. I'm Alex. Unfortunately, we have my other co-host tonight, but we got a very special guest who is a big-time Rams fan, one of the only Rams fans I've ever known. Stuck with him through some really tough times, but he's here today to talk about them against the New England Patriots. So, come on down, Kimo.
How you doing,
How
buddy?
you doing? How we doing?
You all right?
I want to give a shout out to my sponsor, Nick Elwood. You know, make a difference every day. Y'all go check him out. Some really good music out there, clothing, just some really good things for children in need for Christmas. Y'all go check out that store. That's some good stuff you got going on over there. Just a good overall person. Go check him out. But on to today's topic: the New England Patriots versus the Los Angeles Rams. Since you're the guest, I'm gonna just go ahead and let you go first. But there's a couple of things I want to say. The fact that y'all put this team together in such a short time is very astonishing. What I mean by that is, you know, y'all got y'all franchise quarterback, franchise running back, you know, good duo right there. But what y'all did in free agency is something I haven't seen in a very long time. You know,
Since the Philadelphia Eagles.
y'all signed a bunch of big names, and you know it's paying off. Y'all basically said we need the Super Bowl now. You know, we can't wait. We move. You know, y'all build a new stadium, correct? Build a new stadium.
2020.
You know, a Lombardi Trophy would be nice to go in that new stadium. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let you go ahead and take over. You let me know why you think your Los Angeles Rams are gonna win.
First of all, I think the Los Angeles Rams is going to win because they have more playmakers, man. They got way more playmakers. I'm talking about just from natural playmaking ability. Not your name, you know what I'm saying? Not in a scheme or nothing. Could make something out of nothing. You feel what I'm saying? The offensive line don't have an answer for Aaron Donald. And last time I checked, Wade Phillips beat this man.
That is true. Tom Brady does have a very, very bad. Some of his worst games came against Wade
And
Phillips.
you know how he done it? Busting Tom Brady head. Getting to the quarterback. Getting to the quarterback. You know who been getting to the quarterback? Aaron Donald.
And soon, yes. Him,
Well, Sue been kind of up and down, but
somebody got to get to him whenever the double team does work, you know.
and that's rare. That's rare though.
Man, rare. You know, you got Fowler coming in every now and again doing a little something. Another name y'all got.
Another major key I think is going to play a part in the Rams winning this game. Your wife's the same again, right?
Oh yeah.
Do you think any team is safe with a 10, 13 point lead on the Los Angeles Rams?
Okay, I got to stop you right there. New Orleans Saints are not New England Patriots. Drew Brees, great quarterback, definitely going to the Hall of Fame. He's no Tom Brady. Sean Payton, good coach. Some say great coach. I put him about great coach. He's not Bill Belichick. Okay, but I do think if you have a 10-point lead in the first quarter of any game, I don't think you're safe at all. Now you should keep putting points on the board, and you should feel at ease a little. But I'm not saying you're safe. You gotta play 4 quarters.
They had a 10-point lead in the third quarter.
That's a bad
And
football.
you see they not the New England Patriots. You know who was number one in scoring this year?
It was Kansas City.
The New Orleans Saints, right?
Until week 10, till the Cowboys came in and, you know,
Oh yeah, after week 10 they did fall off a little bit.
Drew Brees,
Drew Brees.
QBR, everything, that whole offense just kind of went down.
Yeah, they only averaged 19 points a game.
You know, you said, you know, they get pressure to him. And I'm really glad you brought that up. Jared Goff has a passer rating in this season with clean pocket over 100. That's amazing. You know, like you said, playmakers. You got guys out there that can just get the ball, get the job done. However, you got a guy in New England, TB12, with a QBR over 100 with a clean pocket too. But of course, with your dog Aaron Donald being a defensive player of the year, in my opinion, I think in majority of people's opinion, pocket ain't always gonna be clean. Probably not gonna be clean most of the game. But Brady still, he still averages over a 70 QBR with with pressure. Now your boy Jared Goff, on the other hand, his is under 65. Now it's not that big a difference, but one play in there could be an incompletion or interception, so it kind of makes a big difference.
Okay. You know what else is a big difference? The clutch factor, dog. The New England Patriots are the 5th worst team in the red zone. They went 0-3 in the red zone against the Kansas City Chiefs, man. You know who else did that? The New Orleans Saints against the Rams. You can't do that, man. You cannot do that. You know what I'm saying? You know who got a better, you know who had a better season than Tom Brady in the red zone this year? Sam Darnold, Andy Dalton, and James Winston.
Where they all at? Exactly.
On a high seat, ready to lose their job. Well, except Sam Darnold, he got a little more work to do.
Yeah.
Andy Dalton and James Winston, they ain't gonna last too long.
I mean,
Trash.
Y'all do a good job of running the ball too. I want to say that y'all been averaging over 170 yards in the playoffs, which is very outstanding. You know that free agent signing of C.J. Anderson. Who'd have thought he'd have came in when he did and did all that? You know, I want to say he's averaged over 100 yards a game since he came in. I want to say he put up almost 200 against the 49ers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and various other teams.
He had three 100-yard games if he can.
That's nice. One thing that is not gonna help y'all in this game is tendencies. You know,
Let's talk about tendencies.
You can only do something so much before somebody finds an answer to it. You know, the Rams.
No, when you talk about tendencies, you talking about the team or the players?
I'm just tendencies. You know, the Rams offense has 3 or more wide receivers on the field 80 or more % of the time during the game. I mean, that's kind of, you get what I'm saying now? You know, on the other hand, you know, Tom Terrific and company, it's only about 50-something, about 55 to 60. You know, they're a little more balanced. Y'all line up with 2 running backs less than 15% of the time. So Tom Brady and company line up with 2 or more almost 40% of the time. So for a guy like Bill Belichick, even with all those playmakers you guys have, for y'all to be doing things like that, it shows. Like it shows, and he's really good at figuring offenses out. So
Let me interrupt you right fast. Because you're saying some facts. You're putting out facts.
I'm just saying.
But there's such thing. The players got to play the game.
You are right about that. They do got to go out there and play.
And the coaches have to put you in position to win, right?
You all right.
I'm not impressed by what I see from the New England Patriots in the playoffs. Cause I mean, who not gonna win against the Chargers? Just set in the zone against the GOAT, right?
Whose fault is
The
that?
GOAT, right?
Whose fault is that?
I'm not saying it's the fault, but they ain't showed me nothing.
They use the same defensive scheme they used against Lamar Jackson. You think Tom Brady about to get out the pocket and rush over 100 yards? That 5-6 DB set, Joey Bosa was nowhere to be found in that game whatsoever. They just let Tom Brady, as people say, dink and dunk the ball all over. Sony Michel is I think he's 3rd most for rookie running backs in touchdowns in NFL history. He got 5 now in the playoffs. He's doing a good job. James White, he was everywhere in that game. I thought he was going to have 30 receptions in that game.
Yeah, but the Rams not going to allow him to do that because Wade Phillips, he good at taking away your best option. You did? You want me to look? Look, let me tell you something, man. The league he's a top 5 corner in the league, right? Man, they will put this man on grunt, man. They gonna shut this man down, man. You know why? That man got 2 catches in the red on the whole year.
So Marcus Peters gonna be on Edelman.
Nah.
Who's gonna be on Edelman?
The hitman.
No, who's it?
He ain't gonna be on that ball, man.
I don't know.
The cat Robert Coleman.
Okay.
The one that hit that ball in the mouth. The Saints and they ain't call it PI.
I don't think
They act like they don't. They act like they didn't see that ball was tipped. They seen it. They want to be biased. They got Drew Brees on the on TV putting his face on saying he gonna win the Super Bowl.
I mean, I agree, and everything you're saying sounds really, really good. Y'all, on paper, this game is probably 35-10. But here's the problem. The New England Patriots walk into this game with over 30 players who played in the Super Bowl. Over 20 of them have won a Super Bowl. So not just getting that, they know what it's like to win it. You guys have 4 players total on your team. Now hear me out. A lot of people say, oh, what that matter, still got to play the game. Big time players make big time plays in big time situations. Now I'm not saying y'all won't, but for guys who've never been this far, seeing those bright lights, seeing all that, it's gonna take a toll on them. And they're gonna have to find some way to wean themselves out of it. What do you say the captains on your team?
The captains on my defense?
No, just
The
overall.
team period?
Yeah, if you had to name.
Jared Goff, Ty Gurley, Aaron Donald, Sue,
So, out of all 4 of them,
Andrew Whipper.
one of them doing this.
Just one?
2.
2?
Jared Goff never been on. Gurley never been on. Sue never been on.
Just to lead.
Just one. He can only do so much, from what I'm saying.
Yeah, you shut down the whole side of the field.
I mean,
You take Gronk out the game.
Gronk's been doing an amazing job in the run blocking. And, he's been doing a good job.
You've been doing a good job stopping the run.
Hey, just an extra guy here.
New England gonna stop our run?
I think they have a scheme to keep it under wraps. They're gonna bend, not break.
Let me ask you this. If that would, all right, the Rams all pick you part of the team, right? You have to stop the run and the pass because they're good at both. Which one you think the New England Patriots go focus on more?
I think the pass. I think it's gonna be the pass. We still haven't seen Todd Gurley at 100%. I don't care what anybody says. He's not 100%.
Someone may see the man 100%.
I don't care what the coach said. Players, doctors, everybody have looked at this man play. Now I understand going with the high hand because we've seen it numerous times in NFL history. Colin Kaepernick and Alex Smith. Colin Kaepernick was the high hand. C. Jansen is the high hand. But at some point in time, if the number 1 paid running back in the league is 100% like everybody says he is, I need him on the field. Now granted, C. Jansen's doing an amazing job. I'm not discrediting him whatsoever. But I'm not paying him the same amount of money I'm paying Todd Gurley. So I need him to get on the field, and I need him to be the man that everybody knows he can be. Now, that being said, I think he could be a huge factor in this game if he is indeed 100%. I think that is going to be a big problem for New England. But we still have not accounted for the biggest factor in this game, and that is Tom Brady. This is going to be our 4th Super Bowl appearance. He can possibly get his 5th Super Bowl MVP. Sean McVay is going to be, he is the youngest head coach in NFL history. And I really like to give him a round of applause for that. It's amazing what he's doing over there.
Mm-hmm.
And Sean McVay got to college. Tom Brady had already won the big one already won the big one. To put it in even more perspective of how young he is, him and Julian Edelman played against each other in college. So this is
It's a new experience.
Yeah, it's very new. Bill Belichick, I think this is gonna be his 9th or 10th time in a Super Bowl. Whether he's head coach, coordinator, whatever. I think if this was a backyard football game, the Rams would just washed the New England Patriots. But I sincerely believe that experience is going to take over this game. I think Tom Brady's going to make better throws, more critical throws than Jared Goff because he's been here before. I think Belichick has a scheme for the offense. I have no idea what it is. I can't wait to see it. I think he's going to find a way to create a turnover. Now, whether it comes from Goff or whether it comes from Anderson just finally giving out, who knows? But I do think somehow that defense creates turnover. Now, you said something earlier about matchups. I do give it to the Rams. Their receiving core is really good.
Great.
It's really good.
If Cooper covers that, he would have had 3 1,000 receivers.
Oh, yeah. Josh Reynolds, he's filling in pretty nicely in my opinion. But they got a guy over there in New England, one of the the McCordy brothers, he had a big business, 17 receptions, 170 yards, 3 touchdowns. That's all he's given up in 8 games. Can I interest you in that for a corner? Sound good to you?
Mm-hmm.
Sound real good.
Sound real good.
And then I just like to say in the last 8 games, now granted these players aren't always playing slot. In the last 8 games he had to go up against guys like Keenan Allen, Tyreek Hill, Sammy Watkins, Williams. These aren't, middle of the pack receivers. These are guys who can, on any given day, have a 150 yard game, 1 or 2 touchdowns. So, with him, Sean, and company, I think they will give you everything underneath. I think Jared Goff probably has 15 completions for less than 10 yards, but I just don't see that defense giving up the big plays that we've seen them give up before, but this for all the marbles, and we know they come to play.
So, you think the Patriots will give this Rams offense a run for their money?
Oh yeah, I definitely think. Like I said, I think they'll bend, not break.
The Patriots give us 7 yards a catch. 7 yards per play on play action. On play action, please.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I get it. I get all of that.
That's not good, bro. That's not good at all, bro.
What
The defense allowed 4.9 yards a carry, 3rd for rushing the league. Tied for 3rd rushing the league.
I got you.
I got you. You can't just, them boys not just go push the button whenever they feel like it.
I think they can. I think Tom Terrific can.
And then Tom Terrific got saved, bro. Last week. I agree with Deion Sanders. I don't like the OT rule. Because I feel like Mahomes touch that ball, he going to score.
Hey, look. You can check my notes. I had 2 pages full of reasons why Kansas City was going. I thought for sure with them being tied for number 1 for most sacks. I don't care that they had the 7th worst defense overall in the league. They tied for number 1. They get to the quarterback a lot. Y'all have the most dominant defensive player in football right now. All that's great. And I can sit up here and I can tell you a million reasons why the Los Angeles Rams should win this game. But there's just a guy out there in New England named Tom Brady. I just cannot bet against. Not twice in a row.
You wouldn't have bet against him against Nick Foles? You wouldn't have,
No. Saint Nick ain't coming around again. But that's another
You
topic.
better get him a big contract, I think.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Another thing I think is gonna play a factor in the Rams winning this game. I think what you call that? What's the word I'm looking for?
The hunger, the want.
Whatever. C.J. Anderson. That's who I think is going to be the
Key player.
The key player to the Saints. The Rams winning the game. Pretty much because the New England England Patriots, they linebackers, they not too big. They fast, but they're not too big. That's why they get plugged up in these holes on their run defense. You gotta hit this man, C.J. Anderson, though. That's a big ball.
Yeah, that's very large.
And then you gotta chase Ty Gurley after that.
If he's healthy.
He healthy.
If he's healthy.
I'm gonna trust Sean McVay. The man said that he said the man is healthy.
I gotta see
We
it.
go with the man being healthy. You know what I'm
If
saying?
the man's healthy, it changes the entire game plan.
If he get 15 carries, the round will go win.
That's your bold prediction.
Bold prediction is facts.
If
They
he
10
get-
and 0.
If he get 15 carries,
The ball is 10 and 0. When Ty Gurley get 15 or more carries.
well, you better hope he get 15 more carries.
Maybe one when he didn't get it.
No, T.J. Anderson. But like I said, Bill Belichick definitely has the answer for that.
Bro,
Who is covering Julian Edelman? That's what I want to know. Who's gonna cover Julian Edelman?
we would have to leave that up to the coach. who go guard this man, but I think the smart thing would be to shadow Gronk to leave, and then
I think that's good.
Nicaragua come and handle the slot.
I think he's in a world of trouble today. You don't call out Tom Brady like that. You know what he said? I think he's still good, just not as good. And he does the same things, just not the same things. Basically, he's trying to call Tom Brady an old man. He just put a big old.
He is. Like,
Y'all playing like one.
What you mean not playing? He not showing us no arm strength or nothing like that. He make a good throw every here and there, but his players doing the work for him.
Somebody got the ball.
You could look at numbers every day, all day, but we got to do our own eye test at the end of the day. All these little 5-yard passes thinking James White about to, you know who will hit this man?
Foul?
Mark Bam. Father will get to who will block this man on these lines?
I thought the same thing with E forward.
Don't mention that dude's name, bro.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Cause he made me mad.
I
He
thought the
made me
same.
mad.
I thought between D Ford, Chris Jones, and Houston, I thought they were gonna be all over Tom Brady. And I don't think he got hit until the third
I
quarter.
got a question for you. Game on the line, Jared Goff got the ball. You going with him?
Against who?
Against New England defense.
No, not in this game. Not too big a moment.
Too big a moment.
I think too big a moment. Quarterbacks 25 and under are 12 and 49 against Tom Brady since 2001. Experience is the biggest thing. I'm telling you. You can have all the talent in the world. If you don't have the experience, if you've never been there before, you're not going to know how to act. And my bold prediction is Jared Goff either fumbles or throws a pick really, really late in the fourth. I'm talking about
You must have
Game
known
winning.
man hard then.
I'm talking about game-winning drive pick, or
You know who we talking about?
I'm talking about Jared Goff.
The strongest mental quarterback in the league.
You gotta show me that. You gotta show me that Sunday.
He been showing
I need to see it Sunday. You win a big dance now.
you. The man is the first quarterback in his draft class to get to the Super Bowl.
I applaud him for that.
We could say Carson Wentz, but he ain't played. So
He
it don't count.
ain't played a snap in the playoffs. You
In
know,
the playoffs. So, and he also is the youngest number one
Yeah.
overall pick quarterback to get to the Super Bowl.
Wow.
So
So
the
that's
man's
exactly
real. The
that's
man-
why he's gonna lose.
He walking into greatness, bro.
He is.
And
He's
he
gonna
think
be.
he gonna start it. He gonna start it this Sunday, man.
He gonna
He
smother.
Sunday.
He gonna smother. He's gonna too much of TB12. TB12 gonna keep him off the field, same way he kept my homeboy off the field. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I hate to say it, but it's gonna happen. Tom Brady gonna get one more. Might get two more. Man said 45.
Man, come on. You don't think that Rams about to run the NFL?
They can run the NFC.
No, they
Y'all,
run the NFL.
Y'all running that division.
They gonna run the NFL because who go compete with them? This Drew Brees about to be out of there. He gone, and I'm hearing through the wind that they waiting on Russell Wilson to be a free agent. Now they get that one out. I think then it'll be alright.
I don't think they got the weapons.
It'll be alright.
I don't think they got the weapons for that.
Yeah, Brian gotta be back. We still gotta see how he come though.
Anyway, on the more important matters, back to the Super Bowl. So, what's your bold prediction? You said Tigers, the undefeated Tigers 15. That's kind of not bold prediction. That's kind of just a gimme.
My bold prediction. Jared Goff will be the Super Bowl MVP. He will throw 3 touchdowns. I don't give him a pick. You gotta get it out early to get it out of the system. You feel me? 300 yards. I think I'm gonna be realistic. I'm gonna say Todd Gurley and C.J. Anderson both get about 70 yards each.
So about one.
If they both do that and they both split the carries balance, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think they will both get 70.
That kind of ties into mine because I was saying Todd Gurley he ain't getting 100. He ain't getting 100 Sunday. He ain't getting 100 rushing yards. Matter of fact, total yards.
Disrespectful, man. It's total yards?
Total. I gotta see it. I have to see it, Kimo. I believe he is the best running back in football.
Man, you go cry or something, bro.
Well, he gotta make me a believer. I need to see this man at 100%. I know what he can do at 100%, but I don't know if he is 100%. That's all I'm saying. I don't think.
You don't trust Todd Gurley, bro?
I trust
him. In this game right here.
I don't know if he's healthy. How can I trust a man if I don't know he's here or not?
If he hurt.
That's what I'm saying.
There's a difference between hurt and injured. Injured, you can't play. Hurt, you can play.
A lot of people can get back on the field, Kimo. Didn't Phillip Rivers tear his ACL, MCL, and go play a game?
Yeah, I believe so.
And he played, and guess what? It wasn't his best day. But it was playoff time. You gotta step up when called upon. Overall, I think this will be a great game. I can't wait to see it. I do have the Patriots winning, but I do want to see what Josh Reynolds does. I really enjoy watching him play. Very unfortunate that he's getting the playing time he is now due to Cooper Kupp being out, but I do enjoy him.
Bittersweet.
I enjoyed seeing Josh Reynolds speedy recovery to Cooper Kupp when he comes back next year and lights it up. But closing statement, score prediction.
Before we get to this closing statement, I wanna make another pro prediction of something that I think might happen.
Okay.
It may help the Rams out in this game.
You can have as many bold predictions as you will.
Special teams.
Special teams? Oh yeah.
You see the Rams. You see what they do when they on these fake punts and these fake field goals, right? If they don't do like what they did for the Saints and take our first down,
I think
it'll
that'll
be
be
alright.
first down.
What you got on your bold prediction for this score?
I got 27-21. Pats. 27-21. TB12. I just can't wrap my mind around him losing. Now, granted, he can very well lose this game. There have been so many games he should have lost, and with the Rams having so much, with as much talent as they have, they're a very talented team.
Right.
The experience just isn't there. Now, if this was next year and this would be a rematch, I'd go with the Rams 100% because they've been there, they faced it, they know what they're going into. But, first time, Golf going to the Super Bowl, Todd Gurley, pretty much all these premier players, first time. I don't think they cause any penalties because, like I said before, they have the 7th fewest penalties in the league, very disciplined, New England 4th, so I don't really see too many flags being thrown in this
Around
game.
the 6. The penalties, around the 6. Patriots 7, right? Around the 6.
I don't see I don't see it getting too out of hand, too crazy of a game, and penalties just flying around. I think they'll let them play football, and I don't think they'll use it.
They on neutral ground. I
Yeah.
hope I don't see no controversial calls on the field.
Yeah, I'd rather a nice, clean game myself. Last bold prediction I have, 27-21. Ty Gurley gonna reach over 100 total yards. TB12. New England offense is gonna have over 400 yards.
That's very possible.
You cut it
That's
out.
very possible. But the Rams give up a lot of yards every game. Is what you do when you get inside that team.
I got a better both ways. Between James White and Sonny Michel, they have about 190. No, they'll have more than C.J. Anderson and Ty Gurley.
Maybe receiving yards. They throw the ball way more than maybe receiving yards, but not rushing. They not neither one of them. James White ain't gonna get too many rushes.
It's not really that fun.
What you think Mark Barron is? LaMarcus Jones? John Johnson?
I see.
That's what he gonna be messed up with.
That's fine.
Clamps.
That's fine.
Clamps.
We line up with Derwin James, who possibly could be defensive rookie of the year, and see what this man was doing out there.
You just talking about experience, right?
Exactly.
This ain't no rookies we talking about.
Never been to the Super Bowl. Never been to the big dance. Them guys been going around to these little city tournaments, and they've been winning 3-point shootouts, and they've been doing all that. But when they went to state, they went 3 for 20 out there, and that's how I feel it's gonna happen. There's some really good ball players, but at the end of the day, I gotta go with a more experienced team, a more experienced quarterback, more experienced coach. Even though Wade Phillips has his way with Tom Brady for the most part throughout his career, I just can't bet against a team this experienced. So
I don't fault you for that though, but despite me thinking that experience is overrated, you know what I'm saying? I really feel like it's overrated. I got the Rams winning 24-17. Jared Goff game-winning drive, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a pick, an early pick. Remember, that's key. But I just said early pick.
I got more late picks, so that's kind of keeping me too.
Early pick. He got to get it out of the system quick. Can't. If he throw a pick in the third quarter, fourth quarter, and the Patriots are winning,
We can shut it down.
yeah, we could shut it down.
It's not New Orleans.
Because the Patriots, I want to say the #1 team of capitalizing on turnovers.
Very well could be.
So man, I ain't gonna be that biased. But the Rams gonna take it home. They gonna take it home, bro.
For that new stadium, huh?
You don't understand, man. 13 years, man. 13 years, 1 playoff appearance. 2005.
Bella, man, shit, keep moving. That's all the time we got for today. This is Ian. If we got time, I want to give a special shout out to Keith Mo coming out here and wrapping it up with me. All my co-hosts is out. We out.